Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, and if you are new here, I am just a mom that does YouTube whenever I can. And for today, we have a haul of the new Blogilates for Target launch that just came out over the weekend. If you were watching this during Thanksgiving week of 2025, right now certain pieces are 40% off. Some of those pieces are included in today's haul, including the marshmallow hoodie, the mock neck crew sweatshirt, and then the matching wide leg sweatpants. They're regularly $40, and right now, being 40% off, they're around $22, $23 each. So they're selling out fast. I saw on some posts on Reddit that certain things were already sold out in stores and online. So if there is something that you are interested in, definitely check out Target's website, #NotSponsored, or going into your local store. So let's get the show on the road. As you can see, I'm wearing my Peace Love K-pop t-shirt because today my daughter and I are going to go to the ENHYPEN VR concert, and so I need to get this filmed so that we can go have some fun. Okay, jumping right into what everybody is rushing to buy at the moment. This is the marshmallow mock neck sweatshirt. It has slouchy sleeves, thumb holes, oversized fit, drop soldiers, mock neck, and I bought this in a medium, and this is the color light pink. And as I said, thumb holes, which are the best thing ever. Now, this thing is pretty cropped. So what I plan on doing is wearing like a white tank top or something underneath it, because when you lift your arms, like, yeah, you're showing a lot of skin. Now, if you don't care about that, feel free to do you. But I feel like because it is so, like the bra and everything is potentially showing. But yeah, I love this. This is the one right now that is regular $40 and is 40% off. It is super comfortable. The mock neck isn't too bad, so you're not going to feel like you're being choked if turtlenecks and things like that bother you. But this is like the palest and prettiest pink. Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with this outfit. This is one I'm definitely keeping. I have a work trip next month, and this is going to be one of my airport fits, either on the way there or on the way back. But yeah, this is super comfortable, so let's jump into the pants. Here are their pants. They are pretty high-waisted, and they are called the Travel Trouser Sweats. They have pockets. They have the pin tail tuck detail, drawstring waist, and they are wide leg. Same color of light pink. Here's the drawstring, and it's a pretty thick waistband, as you can see. I think I mentioned this already, but if not, again, I got these in a large. This is the rest of the haul back here on the floor. I am 5'8", and these are the perfect length for me. They kind of skim the top of my foot, so these will be super cute with some chunky sneakers or whatever. But yeah, I'm excited to get these. I have the similar version, or actually it's the same version in black that I bought last year, and I love them. I wore them to death. They look really good with like a slim fit top tucked in as well. Yeah, I'm keeping this fit. Alrighty, next up we have the twisty long sleeve top. Again, has some holes. This is like in ivory cream color, and it is very sheer. Just as a heads up, it has ruching along the sides, and it has a really cool back. So if you have a back tattoo like I do, then you're going to definitely be able to show it off in this. This was one of the ones that when I initially tried it on, I wasn't sure if I was going to keep, but my daughter said it looked super cute. You will have to let me know if you agree or disagree down below. But this is really soft. I will tell you this. You could definitely wear this too with a vest if you're into the puffer vest look. My daughter told me no because it covered up the back. But I'm like, if you care about that thing or whatever, it does look cute with a black puffy vest. But this is really adorable. I do love the thumb holes. This will not keep you warm. So if you're looking for something that might keep you warm, this ain't it. But it'll probably look super cute over like a fun sports bra or whatever you're trying to lay it over. But it is very, very nice. Next up too, we have these pants. The homebody fold over wide leg pant has pockets, it has pleats, and a fold over waistband. These pants I thought were gonna be the one. The material, super slinky, super soft, very thin, especially in the warmer months. These will come in clutch as just like if you want to cover up or just a pant in general. I wish they were a little bit longer on me. It really just does skim the top of my foot. But I am not so sure, guys. Like I said, I really thought these were going to be it, but I feel like it kind of makes me look a little bit wider than what I actually am. Let me adjust the camera a little bit more so you can see the bottom there. Hopefully that is better. So I don't know. Let me know. I feel like they kind of remind me, I don't know what, there's some kind of pant that these remind me of. They just, I don't know. I just feel like they make me look wider than what I am. I mean, not that that matters. Whatever you feel comfortable in, that's what you wear, but I don't know. Let me know, should I keep these? Should I not? But I mean, otherwise, these are like super comfortable. It really feels like you're not even wearing pants. I mean, it's that kind of material and the super flowy, and maybe on a different body type. I'm very pear-shaped. I don't know, it might look a little bit more put together. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain how I feel in these pants, but these were also $40. I bought these in a medium. The shirt is in a large because it was clingy, so I sized up. But this is outfit number 2. Alrighty, before I get to talking about what is underneath, this is a little matching set, but this is the viral marshmallow hoodie. As you can see, it has a zip, and it's just a regular zip, goes down, comes back up. It's not one of those double zippers, whatever you want to call it. It has the kind of bat wing sleeves, very oversized. And this one is called pink, not to be confused with light pink, which is that very pale, soft baby pink that I showed in my first haul. But I really do like this. I really don't need another hoodie, but I did order it in the light pink. I saw that on Cassie Ho's YouTube short that she posted the light pink hoodie with the light pink wide leg pant. And I was like, I am obsessed with that. So I did reorder this in the light pink. I wish it had thumb holes. I feel like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity, but not obviously a deal breaker. This is what it looks like from the back. Very wide hoodie. Try not to mess up my microphone. As you can see, it's a good one. And this is super soft. My 16-year-old even liked it. So it's got the teenager approval if you have one of those. And yeah, this is super cute. So let's talk about what's underneath. Here is the Sweetheart ballerina dress. And it is kind of that viral thing that was happening with Taylor Swift and the pop flex skirt. It has biker shorts underneath, has pockets, which you gotta love. And I also saw Cassie mention on her shorts that she added thicker straps. She had a similar version to this a few months ago, and the straps were pretty thin. And she said that that was one of the biggest things that she heard back in the feedback, was that they wish it had thicker straps. So she heard and she delivered. Here is what the back looks like. And, you know, once again, if you have a back tattoo or something you want to show off, you can. Let me fix this camera so you can get the whole feel. Again, I am 5'8", and as you can see, it kind of comes mid-thigh. And one thing I noticed when I was looking in the mirror earlier, it does dip down a little bit in the back to give you a little bit of that extra coverage back there, especially if you're a big booty girl like me. This is super cute. I had no intentions on keeping this, but you know, there's a part of me that's kind of like, girl, you should keep this for next summer. It's hard to think about summer clothes right now when we're getting into winter cold weather season. This is cute though. It comes in other colors too. Everything will be linked down below. And so, you know, you could get whatever color you like, but I thought this pink was pretty cute and dainty. I was trying not to get the black one because I feel like with a lot of these things, I tend to lean towards black because it's just easier to deal with. But I love very deep pockets. I mean, as you could see, like really deep. I have the Pixel 10 Pro, so it's a pretty sizable phone. And look, that thing is like, it is in there. So you are not going to lose your stuff. You got plenty of pockets for whatever you're doing if you're going on a hot girl walk. Staying in our girly era, this is the boat neck crisscross tank in burgundy. I bought this in a large. Anything that has any kind of decent or medium compression, I tend to size up. I don't like feeling or looking like a busted can of biscuits. So yeah, I just like to size up. I don't want anything too tight because sometimes I feel like that makes all the loose skin or anything that you may have, I don't know, it just kind of accentuates it, at least on my body. So I tend to size up, and this is why it's called crisscross. So again, you have a nice little back action going on, and it is in that pretty viral color of the year, burgundy. It's a beautiful color. I have a set from Target that I bought that's out of that scuba knit, and I'm obsessed with it. Beautiful color. Try not to buy everything in this color. And staying with our girly era, This is the ballerina skort, which is the skirt version of the dress. Again, in that beautiful burgundy color, it does have the crisscross. This is the version of the skirt or similar version that went viral with Taylor Swift that is also sold on the Pop Flex. Again, it kind of has a little bit lower of a dip in the back. This is also in a large, but I feel like I could have sized down in this one to a medium. But again, being a big hip, big booty girl, sometimes you don't know, and I didn't want to run back and forth with sizes, but I feel like with this, I definitely could have gotten a medium. Again, it has pockets, big deep pockets on both sides. Here's what the shorts look like. Walking around, I don't feel like they were riding up. This is one of the outfits that Cassie, I saw when she went in to go check her local Target. This is what she was wearing, and I liked how they looked together. So here we go. If you want a little skirt action, this might be the one for you. Okay, apologies if the angle is off. I just had to put in a new battery, but keep it on the crisscross tank. Up next, we have the matching leggings. Here are the leggings. Once again, very deep pockets. These are a full length, and they are the crisscross leggings, again, in that burgundy. These were around $40. If I forget to mention price and size, it will be on the screen as well as linked down below. As you can see, it's that crisscross. Here is what the back looks like. These are, I think, supposed to be full length, but on me, they're kind of more between a 7/8 length and full length. I have a love-hate relationship with the crisscross leggings. I feel like these kind roll down on me a lot because I do have, you know, let's be real, a little bit of back fat rolls going on back there. So I feel like they tend to kind of start, you know, doing this thing. I also have a pair of crisscross in airy leggings, which are my favorite, and they do the exact same thing. So I tend to kind of like the more wider regular band. But, you know, I will admit, it does kind of make you look a little bit more snatched. These have a ton of compression, so these are in a large. I also probably could have gotten away with an extra large if you don't want as much compression. But again, I love this color. These I probably will not keep only because I tend to not wear full length athletic leggings. I don't like to work out in them because I get hot. So I stick with shorts or even, you know, the kind of capri length. But these are very nice quality, very thick and super cute. You can see all the stitching along here, which I think adds a nice detail. The pockets, these are anti, you know, camel going on in here because there's no seam, which is nice. I do like that. And according to the tag, they have a ruched ankle, which I didn't even notice. So look, that's kind of nice. Glad I read the tag. It does have like a little ruched ankle thing going on in the back. But these are cute if you're into workout leggings. These have good compression. They are thick, definitely on the warmer side. And depending on how much compression you want, if you really want to be sucked in, you could probably get your normal size. If you just want more of a medium compression, size up. If you don't want to feel that compression maybe really at all, go 2 sizes up. I feel like you can't really go wrong. Just depends on the fit that you want. Last but not least, we have the bonfire jacket. It's fleece. This sucker is warm, okay? Only thing is there are no side pockets, so you only have these kind of front pockets right here, kind of a cargo pocket. They do snap though, so if you got some goodies in there you need to keep safe, they'll be in there. It has the pop collar. You could really zip this thing up all the way, so it's going to keep your neck warm. There is no hood because of the collar. But yeah, this sucker, I just wish there were some pockets here because I feel like this would be good to keep your hands warm because it is so warm. I will warn you though that this is that kind of fleece that if you have any dry skin, it's gonna kind of catch a little bit. If you have a sensory kind of thing with that, it's gonna bother you. My daughter doesn't really have sensory issues, but she didn't like the feel of it. Like, I get it. I understand, like, you know, the feeling of it, because like if I had some dry skin or something and it rubbed against, it would probably give me the goosebumps. But if any of that doesn't bother you, this is definitely a warm jacket. You have the different textures here as well. You have the fleece, and then this is like smooth. Here is what the back looks like. And again, this sucker is super warm, but I keep out of, even now just standing here, I keep trying to wanting to put my hands in some pockets that aren't there. But if that doesn't bother you, if pockets aren't a deal breaker, then I definitely think that this is a very nice jacket. Okay, I had to take that thing off because, well, like I said, it is warm in capital letters. But that is it for this Blogilates haul. Let me know if you have purchased anything from this year's launch, or if you plan on purchasing it. Have you purchased anything from Blogilates or Pop Flex in the past? I do have one of the Pop Flex skorts, and I do have a top that I bought. So I do have some from the higher end Pop Flex brand versus the Target one. And while I do feel like there are a little bit of quality differences, for the price point, I know it's not a deal breaker for me. You know what I mean? Like, I have no issue with the quality that she puts out for Target. So let me know down below, what was your favorite thing in this haul? And as for me, it was the light pink set. I'm obsessed. Trying all this on did make me think like, do I need to keep that pink dress? I really don't, but it's in the back of my mind. Again, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate all the views that you guys do give me, and I hope you have a happy holiday, and I will see you in the next one.